Hi, my name is Ozo. I'm a dancer. I used to be an Essex front runner, brand ambassador for 5 years, and I am also a strength coach for women who are plus 40 like myself, navigating menopause. I help women in midlife to feel strong in their bodies, to feel energized, to feel vital and confident. And this is through realizing the power of the health and wealth of moving our bodies, especially as we go transition through perimenopause and menopause. On this channel, you can expect a quick videos on how to move, 5 to 10 minutes of moving daily in the comfort of your own home, from mobility training to weightlifting, body weightlifting, to kettlebell training, because we need to build the muscle mass that we're losing as we go through perimenopause, and the bone density, and also tips on walking and running if that is also your vibe, but also lifestyle on how we in terms of how when we feel good in our bodies, it also translates in how we present ourselves, and also the clothes that we choose to add on to that confidence. So I'll also be sharing fashion, the way I see fashion, and how fashion plays an extra layer on the body that I am cultivating, which is a healthy body that has longevity, not so much about looking and feeling a different size or fitting a different size, but more feeling alive, energized, and full of energy. That is my goal here. If this is your vibe, please join me on this channel as I share my movement experience with you, but also guide you. So if you are ready to join this powerful movement, please like, comment, subscribe, and maybe you can comment strong, so that this becomes like a movement, that it's more about becoming strong rather than looking and being a particular size, being thin or being slim or whatever. It's more about feeling stronger in our bodies, in whatever size that we are, because we are at different bodies. So on this video, I'm going to share, it's all about lifestyle. What is it that I do? What is it that I have been doing? And that's why I want to share some of the results that I'm cultivating with you. So how my day-to-day looks like is that I do on Sundays, for example, today is a Sunday, I try to do a gentle stretch, anything that's gentle, whether it's restorative yoga, something very soft. And if I don't do any training at home, I would go to a swimming hall, do like I will be there for like 15 to 20 minutes, just doing exercising, because I'm still perfecting my swimming technique. I was not a swimmer before, but I've attended classes. I'm actually become better, so I go there for myself. That's the thing about menopause. The things that you do are for your own cultivation, for your own and betterment, not for anyone else. In how we dress, in what we say, it's from here. So if you know, I would go to a swimming hall, and then I would finish that with a sauna. If I don't stay at home and do like a restorative yoga, read and enjoy a book, make a hot chocolate, or especially if I'm going through my periods, I just want to have a warm cup of hot chocolate, homemade. But on a day-to-day basis, what I do, how movement plays in my life, is that I train kettlebell training every Monday, 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, focusing on the whole body, and sometimes certain areas like the core or the upper body. And on Tuesdays, I do yoga. It can be vinyasa, it can be kinetic yoga. It depends on what kind of a mood I'm in. If I'm feeling strong and powerful, I will do a vinyasa, and if I'm feeling kind of tender, then it will be something that's more, in between. And then it's the same. I continue Wednesday kettlebell weight training, and then Thursday yoga, and Friday kettlebell training. Saturday, I normally go for runs. Before, I used to run twice a week, every Saturday and Sunday, but I've realized that I've been working I've been like really punishing my body, you know, like as I was transitioning through perimenopause, I found out that I don't need to be running as much, and I would run like 10 to 20 Ks because I was preparing for a race. But now I just enjoy doing a 5K if I'm not planning any race, and I sometimes would do like a 10K as a way of maintenance. On the evenings, I have to get back to my evening walks after dinner, because what I realize now is that because my estrogen is high and low, I wake up with tender joints, and I also get bloated if I eat late. So I try to make sure that I eat before 6 and not a heavy meal, because what I realize is that if I eat a heavy meal, it takes me longer to digest. So I find myself waking up when I run out of sleep around 2, if you know, you know, that I feel like I'm just regurgitating the whole meal, and I'm burping, and I'm like, you know, like it's the lack of sleep, it's the digestion just happening. So I realized that I need to go back to my evening walks, because somehow they help me regulate my, you know, my digestion. I don't know if you have any experience on that, and if you have, please do share. So that is my routine. And why do I love to move? It's because it's not so much about losing weight or looking thin or feeling thin. It's about feeling stronger. And I also realized that as I transition in perimenopause or going to menopause very soon, is that my body is not as flexible as it used to, guys. Like I say, I used to be a dancer, so I need to assist it. But more so, it's the strength that I need to feel, that I need to be able to climb the stairs without holding on to any weight. You know what I mean? I think it's a combination of a little bit of vanity, of not aging too quickly, where you like, you know, you almost can't run up a flight of stairs without, you know, running out of breath or huffing and puffing, just feeling vital. So and then a combination of also just wanting to feel strong. And I've got teenagers, so it's also about that, just like, I just want to feel strong. So that's how my routine looks like, and I'll be sharing as I go along. But if this has inspired you, oh, and I forgot to say that every day I try to go back. I used to do it like without any failure. I would read every day for like 10 to 15 minutes, and I've been slacking a bit. I would love to include that as well, because I realized that when I move my body, I am cultivating, you know, the physical, the mental, the spiritual. But when I read, I am cultivating knowledge, awareness, growth, and all that. So I would love to go back into that, like, you know, incorporate reading at least 5 to 10 minutes, if not 15 minutes on a day-to-day. I mean, I love to read in the evening, but I still enjoy reading when my brain is still very sharp, at its sharpest. And as a perimenopause woman, you know that, you know, our brain goes through fluctuation of being sharp and like totally confused and like brain fog. So yeah, that is a little bit about me. And if you enjoyed this video, please comment strong, like, or just comment anything. Your story, sharing your story would also be empowering for me to know how you are navigating perimenopause and what are some of the things that are working for you that could be an inspiration for me and other women around the world. So if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, and don't forget to press the subscribe button. I'm still growing, so I need all the support and love from you to continue sharing what I'm sharing now. So until next time,